guys, welcome back to my channel. Attorney Darchi here. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel Darchi Wagas and hit that notification button so that you'll be notified of my future videos. Now, I asked my friends and our students on what it feels like to be in GULLAS Law School. And in this video, you will see what they have to say on what it feels like to be in GULLAS Law School. Enjoy!
At GULLAS Law School, I feel very honored to be with fellow professors who are not there to compete against each other, but who are working towards a common goal, and that is the advancement of the GULLAS Law School community and the welfare of its students. I truly feel the genuine concern of the GULLAS Law School faculty to give its students the best preparation they can get for the bar examinations. And I consider being part of the GULLAS Law School family as a great opportunity for me to touch the lives of future lawyers and at the same time learn from fellow professors who are experts in their own fields, especially our very esteemed Dean, Attorney Randy Torregosa, and our very proactive Assistant Dean, Attorney Darchi Wagas.
What it feels like to be in GULLAS Law School. As an educator, it is challenging on our part as we are given the task of mentoring the next generation of aspiring lawyers. At the same time, it is a constant process of teaching and learning, both for the teacher and the students. But regardless of the challenges faced in law school, in GLS, we always say, kumbati.
Being in GULLAS Law School is like being in a family. In the sense that we help our students improve and develop, not only as future members of the bar, but also as responsible members of the community as well.
Teaching at the GULLAS School of Law is a challenging and rewarding endeavor. Under the dynamic leadership of Dean Torregosa and being amongst the esteemed staff, it is indeed an exciting time to be at GULLAS School of Law as we witness this period of growth for the students, the staff, and the institution.
V feels like being part of a mission, where the goal is bigger than excellence, but it is to provide a better tomorrow to our students and aspirants.
I can still vividly remember my first day in GULLAS Law School. That very moment when I entered the classroom and I saw one of my instructors way back college years sitting there and who happened to be one of my classmates. I was shocked and I was very nervous. At that moment, I quickly asked myself if it is what I really want. I was literally shaking because of fear and I can feel the pressure hitting me. But as the day passes by, I get along with the thought that I am in GULLAS Law School, studying law to be a great litigator in the future. The whole journey was never easy. I had my fair share of ups and downs. Although I was a full-time student, but I was never the nanning type. There were lots of oral recitations, some of which I was not able to answer correctly, but for me, that was normal. There were lots of case digests, there were lots of readings, and you cannot find even a single picture of Mr. Ben or Tom and Jerry to entertain you in the course of your readings. You might get bored, but you have to love the law and embrace it with all your heart and soul. There were lots of long hours of studying, sleepless nights, literally sleepless nights, because you will be obliged to study until dawn, especially during exam week. It takes courage to be a law student. It takes determination and consistency to survive. There were lots of times that you will fall down into your knees because you are tired, exhausted, and drained. But what made it easier for me was that to be a lawyer was my dream. And if it is your dream, You will do everything, whatever it takes to achieve it. To give up will never be an option.
Ay buntag ninyo, ako din si Bautista. Ni-graduate ko sa UV around 2018. Nagsugod ko sa UV as a sophomore since I started my law school in Asejo University sa Mandaluyong. After finishing the first year, I decided to go back to Cebu and continue my studies at UP. It's at first, syempre, you'll feel very awkward. Okay, you don't have any friends or acquaintances. But as the time passes by, medyo makita na ka mga friends. Mga friends ni mga pwede ni mga masaligan, pwede tinabangay mo until magkuman ng bar. And even though after bar exams, okay, for the whole life, maging friends kayo. And the professors were a mixture of old ones and young ones. As very bright kid kayo ni sila. And aside from that, nasa sila yung sense of humor na hindi maboring ang klase ba. Okay. Kaysa magsigil tag-story yung about law, nagikan pa og trabaho ako ba. I mean, natrabaho sa ko sa una, then nag-abot dito, seryoso kaayo. So, sa UV, you'll be very di ka maburingan sa klase. Okay, tungkol sa kakapoy na di sa kaduka unsad. My advice to those who are aspiring to be lawyers, for now, be patient lang. I know most of you, or maybe some of you, are very excited to take the bar exams na para makastart na sa ilang new chapter, or maybe continue their life na. But be patient lang good. But what lang? And for now, build the foundation ng, not only by studying, but you also protect yourself or keep yourself healthy, like mentally and physically. Physically meaning you exercise, you play basketball, volleyball, you go to swimming, you do other physical activities aside from what I mentioned. And mentally, do things that makes you happy. Aside from me, I want to play basketball. I also play Mobile Legends while doing law school. Basta dili lang gid seryoso, pero not too serious. Nara dira nga boundary o borderline tapita. Ay lang di kayo, sobra gid kayo. Abot ra yung panahon. Then once maabot na inyong time, grab for it. Kuha agad ninyo. Ayun yung boy. And lastly, be humble. Be very humble. And ayun na lang yung patuloy if ever na may mga kaaway or anything. Amping.
Hello guys, good day. It has always been my earnest desire to become a member of the bar. Now, for that ambition to translate into reality, of course, I need to select a university where quality legal education has always been its foremost concern, and excellence has become its signature. A university that nurtures your mind, heart, and hands. And above all, it treats you like a biological offspring and sibling. Thus, it feels like home. I am Limuel a proud student and family member of the University of the Visayas Gullas Law School. Combate!
Hi, not only studying in Gullas Law School is a blast, but the teachers are also young, vibrant, knowledgeable, and the atmosphere is competitive yet friendly at the same time.
Being in the GLS family felt very welcoming, very warm, and it made us very comfortable. For me, in my experience, law school in itself is really hard, but the GLS family makes sure that we don't need to worry about other things, other academic things, besides studying the law and focusing on our subjects, because they don't really offer complicated instructions or methods that we have to deal aside from studying the law itself. So they give us more time to focus in studying because they don't require anything complicated to be done. And for me, that is a big thing. And they serve us like biggest support team or even a family. They really welcomed us in the warmest welcome ever that I have ever received in my history of law school. So for me, being what it feels like being in the GLS family is like being a part of a one big family who listens, who supports, who backs you up no matter what, and who makes things easier for you, because everything in law school is hard and they don't want to make it more inconvenient for you more than ever. And they have the most welcoming staffs who really listens to your concerns, and the professors are really great, and yeah, I'm happy to be part of the family.
In Gullas Law School, learning is a way of life. My daily life is just the right mix of law books to read, cases to understand, and digital notes to review. And that is paired with competent professors for guidance of the law and helpful law students for support and to share good memories with.
Exam in law school, it is already expected that it will be exceptionally challenging, especially when you are working at the same time, just like me. Well, at first, it was really hard to adjust and balance things out. So I'm really thankful with Gullas Law School that they are constantly supporting and providing all the needs of the students, whether you are a working student or a full-time student. So I can really say that in Gullas Law School, we care, so we share. And together, we combate as one.
The most treasured memories I have as an alumnus of Gullas Law School was during our practice course session. I am one of those collaborative counsel for the plaintiff, and that was really a fun and awesome experience. Now that I am teaching political science in the University of the Visayas as well, mapasalamaton kaayo ko sa Yves Gullas Law School kay dili ko may ganani karon og dili tungod sa akong pag-eskwela dito. Laban Visayan yan.
Gullas Law School has been such a blessing to me. I entered law school thinking that the environment would be harsh towards its students, but I ended up being under professors that really prioritized the learnings of the students. They really wanted to help and wanted to make the students understand the law itself. So the GLS has really provided an environment that is really conducive for learning and helpful towards its students who are aiming to pass the bar. So, Gullas Law School, combate.
As transfer students, we actually transferred last year. It was really hard to adjust to a new learning environment. But with the right amount of discipline and strictness of the Gullas Law School, under the deanship of Dean Torregosa and Assistant Dean Attorney Wagas, they were very welcoming. We were able to cope up easily.
Joe and I, our worries and fears as transferees were no match for the amount of guidance and support that we felt from our department. from the dean to our assistant dean, all the way to our professors and down to our department secretary and staff. Everyone is just as friendly and supportive as ever. That is probably why you will see the warmth of friendliness and helpfulness reflected in every student that we have encountered in GULLAS Law School.
And as a return, we are really hoping and praying that we can contribute in bringing back the glorious days of GULLAS Law School in the future.
Being in GULLAS Law School has made me a better student and an active community member. This institution, through its various community activities and programs, has always reminded me of my ultimate goal, which is to be of service to the people.
Hello everyone! To be in GULLAS Law School is like having a new home and family. From the very eloquent Dean Torregosa to the very gorgeous Assistant Dean Attorney Wagas, and to all the equally competent and wonderful professors, down to the GLS staff, they are all very accommodating. And the need to help us students to fulfill our dream of becoming a lawyer surmounts the law school pressure. I am very glad that I found a new home and to be part of the GLS family. Kumbate!
Cheeno is like a breath of fresh air. Although the changes that you have to go through law school is really hard, the department, our dean, and our associate dean's ability to listen to the needs of the students and to connect to them has been invigorating and inspiring. Their ability to empathize has just been admirable and heartwarming. And with that kind of support, one would want to be motivated and encouraged to combate. Thank you, GLS.
Hi, I'm Paul Villaver. I am a Juris Doctor student in my 4th year of study. GULLAS Law School offers instruction par excellence. As law student, we are fortunate to be instructed by great lawyers who are our professors. There is always an emphasis on analysis, pragmatic thinking, decision making, and diligence, which are attributions of meaningful law practice. It has been a privilege for me to experience the exciting mix of competitiveness that drives excellence and camaraderie among students and professors. Studying law is a challenging pursuit indeed, but I am confident that in my journey with the GLS, I will be prepared to take the bar exam and to become a great and competent lawyer. Kumbate!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad to be with the University of Visayas Gullas Law School because as a student at the same time a government employee, the Gullas Law School teaches not only in the academic way but also how to become a good member in the society. And Gullas Law School, they will always cater your needs. And lastly, the GLS. You will learn there how to become humble in the prosperous way.
What it feels like in GULLAS Law School. Sometimes, feel nimo okay ra, pero dili di ay. Sometimes pod, feel nimo nga dili okay, pero ma-okay ra di ay ang tanan.
Being part of the University of the Visayas Gullas Law School is like being part of a family that caters to your multifaceted needs and diverse cultural background. The administration is very much supportive of all the student-organized activities and is very much responsive to the needs and concerns of the students. It is an honor to be part of an institution that is locally, nationally, and globally competitive.
Hello, how are you? This is Kate Jun Pindao, a third-year law student of GULLAS Law School. So, question was posed to me. How does it feel like to be in GULLAS Law School? Well, talking about feelings, it is a matter of personal experience. So far, I am happy and satisfied in my stay in GULLAS Law School. There is no greater feeling than to be at home.
What I love about GULLAS Law School is that the system here genuinely works for the benefit of the students, and through the help of its formidable and youthful faculty. We, the students, are nurtured in an environment that is healthy and non-hostile in preparation for the bar examinations. Kumbati Gullas Law School, the few and proud.
Hi, my name's Rain, and I'm the Vice President of the Gullas Law School Lex Circle. After spending about a year in GLS, I could say that I've easily adapted to the new environment because of the warmth I've felt from new friends, the faculty, and the office staff. The Dean and the Vice Dean are among the most supportive people I know, and the GLS facilities are among the best in the Visayas. Had there been no pandemic, I'd probably be staying at the moot court or any of the cold classrooms at the 7th floor. I've had a very fun stay so far, and I hope you'd enjoy your stay too.
As a JD student, I am very grateful to be in Gullas Law School. It is not hard for me to balance my time because their staff guided me and helped me in choosing and plotting my subjects considering that I am a working student. Also, our lecturers are fully equipped with the subjects they're handling, even though they sometimes give us ghost bumps, but I really learned a lot. But what I really love the most about GLS is my fellow students. Even though we are winded up with plenty of cases to digest, and we are stressed out in preparing for our class recitals, we still have each other. What makes me stay in Gullas Law School is not the air-conditioned classrooms, and of course not the cozy law library, but the people.
Law school is hard. It really needs a hard grind. I know most of law students would relate. It's like a roller coaster ride, right? But with Gullas Law School, I was able to meet a family of like-minded people that helped me and is still helping me with my journey. And also a plus point and a relief to know that I have a set of approachable and dedicated professors.
Of the Visayas Gullas Law School provided me the experience that really satisfies me to be called a law student. Going to the school every day, I can never feel anxious nor exhausted despite the tons of reading materials given every day. Because the place itself is stress-free and it is not overcrowded, which also leads to students, staff, and professors to be more acquainted with each other. But aside from its friendly environment, Gullas Law School offers excellent quality education which will assure you to become a great lawyer someday with love, great service, and humanity.
Gullas Law School is not just an institution, but a family that cultivates and prepares us to achieve our goals, which is to become a lawyer in the near future. Here in GLS, we feel secure and comfortable with our professors. The facilities are essentially equipped with more than what we could possibly need. Surely, Gullas would lead us to achieve the heights of our dreams, for learning has never been better. For we know that we are in good hands.
It feels like to be in Gullas Law School. So for me, it feels like home but cleaner kasi mas malinis pa siya sa bahay ko actually. Ang gaganda ng facilities. Tapos the staff, very friendly. The attorneys teaching there, puro professional, sobrang gagaling. Tsaka bonus na kasi lahat ng profs doon, good looking, gaganda. So, mas may inspire ka matuto at makinig, mag-aral.
Hello everyone, I'm Rhel and I'm incoming third year at the University of the Visayas Gullas Law School. So, my learning experience with UVGLS since I transferred in 2019 is pretty amazing. Knowing that we have a faculty composed of lawyers who are great in their field of practice and also have good teaching skills to impart to the students. And I also find the people in the department pretty understanding and approachable, making this learning experience lighter, even though this journey is actually difficult, but you will really go through it if you have good lawyers and good people to back you up in this journey. I really made a great choice. Thank you.
Gullas Law School, like any other law school, with its rigorous curriculum, tests you mentally, physically, and emotionally. Well, I guess that's the main purpose of law school, isn't it? To train you, to help you to become a tough and resilient legal luminary in the future. Yet, being in Gullas Law School, it feels like you are at home. Though the people in GLS are diverse, for we have different academic standing in our undergrad courses, and economic status. We share the same passion and goals. It feels good to be surrounded with people who have the same aspirations with, people who understand and experience the same challenges like what you have been going through, people who treat you like real brothers and sisters. That makes Gullas Law School a home for me, and I am lucky and grateful that I am part of GLS.
Being a law student in general is stressful and challenging, but in Gullas Law School, the professors make it a point to help their students academically and emotionally. The professors, together with my classmates, made my law school life bearable.
Becoming a part of Gullas Law School is like a dream come true for me. We could not really deny the fact that in achieving our dreams, in becoming a future lawyer is difficult. But with the university's guidance, the faculty, the staff, and the friends I met, it somewhat made my journey bearable. And the university treats you not just as a student, but rather you become a part of a big family. And with that, I am and will always be thankful for the support that I receive from everyone in the University of the Visayas Gullas Law School. Kumbati!
Gullas Law School. What do I like about it? Many reasons. I liked my experience in that law school because it gave me meaningful, enriching, and fun-filled instruction. There are many contributing factors that brought about my fondness for the institution. For instance, the administration, the dean, the assistant dean, all the faculty, the staff, my classmates, and the rest of the human resources I have encountered and learned from. All of them have given me insights and inspiration to go on despite the odds. Well, as a student and at the same time, an employee of a state university, it wasn't easy for me though to balance my roles. However, because of my strong desire to fulfill my childhood dream of becoming a lawyer, I pushed myself beyond my limits, and with the help of God, my professors, the dean, the assistant dean, the staff, and my classmates, I was able to finish my law studies.
Hi, I'm one of the enrollees at the University of the Visayas Gullas Law School, and what can I say is that they never, ever neglect their students. The faculty, the professors especially, and those belonging to the administration tends to help the students to get their goal, especially for in the practice of law. And I'm happy to be part of such reputable institution.
I learned how to be more professional when in dealing with other people, especially those who are more experienced than me, because I'm one of the youngsters in our batch before actually.
Personally, I was challenged by the recitations and the lectures our professors gave us in Gullas Law School. But in no way does this challenge make me anxious to the extent that would impede my potential as a student. In fact, in Gullas Law School, I realized that it is possible to study the law without being anxious all the time.
The journey to become a lawyer is a difficult path wherein it requires students' determination, perseverance, and patience. However, in Gullas Law School, my journey to be a lawyer ended up being a satisfying, or shall I say, a rewarding experience, because in Gullas Law School, students treat each other as a member of a big family. Moreover, our professors treat us as professional individuals. And with that, I am proud and happy to be a student of the Gullas Law School.
Hi everyone, I am Lawrence King G. Quijano. I feel so blessed to be in Gullas Law School because aside from intensively forming and guiding the production of a potential lawyer, they also inspire my initial aspiration to become one. It is very important in the life of an aspirant because it fuels me to continue and move further despite of its challenging endeavor. Each are helping one another, students and professors alike, in whatever possible way to keep just right on track. With that, I feel so blessed and thankful.
Being enrolled into Gullas Law School feels like being a part of a big family, which not only prepares me for the future bar exams, but also with what's after it. Gullas Law School has taught me not just to think critically, but most importantly, Gullas Law School has molded us law students to think like a lawyer, and to always remember to dream, learn, and succeed.
Gullas Law School is amazing. It is an institution that provides outstanding education to its student. Sa GLS, ma-feel nimo nagigugma ka.
I feel safe, protected, and confident. Why? Because the time, the money, effort that you spend on that school give you the assurance that it has 100% return of investment. Because for me, other than their spacious library, conducive learning rooms, aside from it, I am very confident that the law-year professor they are given to us is very competitive. And the school aims, the JLS, not just to pass you, to have a degree of Juris Doctor, but to pass in the bar exam. That is their number one motto. So for me, being a JLS student, it feels for me to be confident enough in the coming years for me to take the bar exam.
Hi, I'm Emerson Asejo from the Bureau of Fire Protection, a fourth-year law student of Gullas Law School. Studying in law school has always been a difficult and humbling experience, but I always believe that nothing worth having comes easy. So always trust the process. Kumbate.
You could really feel the camaraderie between faculty and students. It may be in the classroom, virtually, or outside the classroom, especially in the OBE activities like legal advice giving, mock trial, and also the various legal aid activities, and not to mention the bar operation.
Hi guys! So being in Gullas Law School is just like being in any other law school. The pressure is there, the stress is there, and the readings. As in, there are a lot of readings. However, GLS has an edge unlike any other law schools for me. First is the management. The management is great. They provided us with state-of-the-art facilities and amenities that really helps us in our studies, like the law library, the Gullas Law School moot court, and our classrooms. Our classrooms are really nice. Second is our professors. Our professors are also really great. They don't just focus on purely educational matter, but they also look upon the development of the student. And lastly, the student. In GLS, we're just like one big happy family with just one aim: to pass the bar and to get that ATTY. Padayon GLS.